Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another review video for everyone. This particular video here I'll be reviewing a DVR I recently purchased online. This particular DVR can be purchased from a variety of online retailers. Mine came from an Amazon seller. Don't forget to check out my website at www.4DIYers.com or click on the link in the description below. Be sure to also check out my social media pages such as Google+, Twitter, Facebook, and recently created Instagram profile. As for the product packaging, this will vary between retailers. This is a G1W-CB Full Black DVR. Looking at the box, you can see the name and photo of the product on the top. Some specifications of the camera on the one side, and then its features on the opposite side. The information is as follows. Screen size 2.7 inches. Main chip NT N6650. Platform DV Turnkey. Memory DDR3 1GB. Digital magnification 4. Motion detection supported. Seamless video supported. HDMI supported. Audio video out. Mini USB interface supported. Carrier media SD card up to 32GB. Power outage file recovery function supported. File format picture JPG video MOV. Open up the box. The camera is wrapped in a plastic bag with both the protector on the rear screen and the lens. When using this camera, be sure to especially remove the protector on the lens as this will affect the quality of the video. Next we have a 12-volt car charger which comes with a very long cable. It is a great length if you want to position the camera anywhere in your vehicle or if you want to use a rear power outlet and save the front outlet for any other accessories. Included is also a shorter USB cable that can be plugged into your computer for charging, removing the files from the memory card, or the camera can also work as an external camera which directly feeds to your computer. Here's the suction cup mount. Lastly, also included in the box is the instructions manual. This is available in 3 different languages consisting of Chinese, English, and Russian. The instructions are fairly easy to follow. There was a couple small aspects I wasn't sure about, but after flipping through the camera settings, I figured them out in no time. Here you can see where the mini USB port is that you can plug in your car charger and USB cable. The suction cup mount clips directly to the top of the DVR housing. From what I found, it does fit fairly tight, therefore you won't have to worry about any movement in the connection, but I feel it isn't something you want to continuously connect or disconnect. It is very compact and works on a ball swivel with one nut that you loosen or tighten. Now the ball swivel only has about 45 degrees of movement in total for each direction, which doesn't seem like a lot, but considering the windshield is sloped, it does compensate no problem. But if you wish to install on the side windows, sunroof, or rear window of a van, SUV, or truck, it may be facing too far downward. Next is some close-up photos of the product. Towards the end, you'll find a few test photos driving and stop during the day and night. Also, there will be photos of how noticeable the product is in your windshield, along with how it looks from the driver's view. The exterior is very well made. It's mostly made up of a black satin plastic with a brushed finish on the front side. The speaker and microphone hole is located on the front side, along with an LED light which can be controlled on and off by the menu. On the top of the camera we have a menu and power button. Then there's also the slot which is intended for the suction cup mount. Next to that is the audio video out and a mini USB connection. On the opposite side we have the HDMI connection as well as the reset hole. On the other side takes a micro SD card which I have been using a Lexar Class 10 32GB with great results. The camera requires a minimum of a Class 6 SD card. I find the card to fit very nicely in the slot. It is flush to the surface so therefore you don't have to worry about it catching up on anything. In order to remove it or engage it into the slot, you do need something to push it in, such as a credit card edge. In order to release it, push it again using the credit card edge and it will spring freely automatically. This unit does use a capacitor instead of a battery, therefore charged life after it's unplugged only lasts for a couple of minutes. It does have a very wide 120-degree viewing angle from a maximum of 1080p video quality along with a 12 megapixel image resolution. Now the video samples I have posted using this DVR are at a full 1080p quality settings. These are 3-minute segments and I do find that they're usually about 300 megabytes in size file-wise. If you'd like to see the full video, I'll have the links posted in the description below, and I also plan on having future videos doing tests with this particular DVR in the rain and possibly in the snow as well. So this is just currently a sound test to see what the audio sounds like. Right now I'm doing around 60 kilometers an hour, so you can see what the quality of the video is. It's on a 3-minute loop and the video is at the highest resolution it can be. Once I get on the main road here after I turn right, I'll be doing anywhere from 80 to 100 kilometers an hour. So again, the same comparison as originally. Currently doing about 50 kilometers an hour, and right now I do have my high beams on, but when I pull on the main road here I'll be doing 100 kilometers an hour and I'll most likely have my high beams off. Going through the interface on the camera, I must say it is fairly easy to use, and surprisingly does have a fair amount of control over the video and image settings. I'll just give a quick run through on the menu settings. In order to turn the camera on and off, this can be controlled by the main power supply or the power button on top of the DVR. Some vehicles have a switch 12 volt or cigarette lighter output by the key, others don't, such as the vehicle I'm using. With mine not being switched, I have the option of either turning the power button, which needs to be held for a couple of seconds in order to turn the unit on or off, or I can unplug the 12 volt power source. Once the unit is turned on, it will automatically record, which can be deactivated by pressing the record button on the back side. On the top, we can control the menu options. If you start to scroll through the first menu and press the menu function again, it'll close up the main menu settings and return back to your mode. Therefore, you will need to reopen the menu again, then press the button a second time in order to get to the second menu options. Use the up and down arrows on the left side to make different selections, and then press record in order to enter that selection. As for the different modes, we have 3 different modes, which include video, photo, and playback. First, you can see the resolution options. Next is the different loops, wide dynamic range, exposure, motion detection, record audio, date stamp, and G sensor. Exiting the menu and going back into the menu and pressing it a second time to get into the other portion, we have the date and time setup, audible beep sound, language, TV mode, frequency, screensaver, infrared LED, setting up your vehicle's license plate, format the SD card, reset default settings, and software version. Moving on to the photo mode. First is the capture settings, resolution, sequences, quality, sharpness, white balance, color, ISO, and in the second portion of the menu is similar to what is found for the video options. Here I'll show you what the infrared LED looks like and can be turned on or off by using the menu options. This is a brief demonstration on the motion sensor video option. Moving my finger before the glass, you can see it picks up the motion at about the center of the viewing area. The motion sensor will run for 10 seconds after it senses movement. Next, a demonstration on the outside of the vehicle. I do have a longer hood on my vehicle and it will pick up as I walk by, but as soon as I get about 3 feet ahead of my vehicle it doesn't, which isn't normally a bad thing if you have a fair amount of traffic going by, as it won't waste any space on your memory card. Anyone considering on vandalizing your vehicle will most likely be against the body. Overall, I have to say the camera is an excellent buy. It's very portable, lightweight, well made, not very noticeable in your windshield, doesn't block the driver's view, quality of the video and photos are great, nighttime the quality can be jeopardized at times, user friendly, and is a great price. Certainly cheap insurance for anyone wanting to protect their vehicle from vandals or proof of an accident. And if someone breaks into your vehicle and runs off with a DVR, you're not out much money either. This concludes the rest of my review video. If you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to post them below. If you have purchased this item yourself and would like to share your experiences, please do so. Also subscribe to my channel and like my video. Thank you for watching.